Hi, my name is Jacob Anderson, and today I'm going to talk to you about how the effects of reducing and reusing compare to recycling. Why is it that, as of 2018, 94% of Americans support recycling, but when you ask people about their plans to reduce waste, they shrug their shoulders? I'm not saying that recycling is useless, it's not. What I'm saying is that reducing and reusing are just as important and maybe even more effective. There is a reason why reducing and reusing comes before recycling in the phrase. It is because we are supposed to follow the order of the phrase. Reduction is greater than reusing, and reusing is greater than recycling. Here's why. Creating a reduction plan guarantees reduced waste. If everyone stopped buying things that we did not need, then there wouldn't be any waste in the first place. When you reuse an item, you save material by not having to buy a new item. In contrast, when you recycle, there is no promise or guarantee that what you put into that blue tote actually ends up being used in another product. According to National Geographic, 91% of our plastic recycling ends up in the garbage anyway. So why is it that we are all so down to recycle but not to reduce? The recycling agenda has been pushed for far too long, while the other two R's in the saying have gotten no attention. The reason for this is simple. We live in a country that strives to promote capitalism. Telling people to stop buying things? Well, that's just not going to fly here. At least with recycling, large companies have a chance to turn a profit. There's a lot less backlash when you promote something like recycling because there's already a system in place that benefits the corporations. At this point, you may be asking yourself, well, why should I care about reducing if recycling doesn't make that much of a difference and it can't even save the planet on its own? Well, I'm not going to lie to you, reducing won't save the planet on its own either. What's important is to recognize that reducing is a very important piece of the puzzle. Solving the climate crisis and saving the planet doesn't require one solution, it requires a lot. But if we're going to make a positive change, we need to start small and build on that. One thing that recycling did well is that it shows how many people are willing to make small changes in their life for the better. If we can come together to recycle, then we can come together to reduce. And furthermore, we can come together to make a change. A great way to start a reduction plan is to simply start paying attention. The next time you're in a grocery store, pay attention to how much plastic ends up in your carriage. Avoiding the use of plastics is a great tactic for reduction. Finding alternatives for certain products can sometimes be a challenge, but they are out there. Clothing manufacturers do a great job at convincing us that we need those new shoes or new jacket, but they are almost never necessary. Try to decipher the difference between new and new to you. Thrifting is a fun way to reduce new product you purchase by getting secondhand clothing that are still new to you. Try to avoid products that play into planned obsolescence. This is when something is designed to fail and it urges customers to purchase a replacement. Do your research and support companies that design essential merchandise that will last you your lifetime. Once you start paying attention to these things, you will start to notice more and more places that you can improve. Every bit counts. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all stay safe.